Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another, I guess, no, it's not another Walking Dead video, kind of, but actually, no, this is, The Boys video. So, this is a franchise, obviously, that I really do like. I've enjoyed The Boys. I've watched it ever since season 1 came out, however many years ago that was, and now we are here with season 4, and this trailer here looks absolutely incredible. We still don't have a release date yet, I don't believe. I've been doing a lot of research, and all I've been seeing online is that it's 2024, so I'm going to assume that it's the summer of 2024. I'm assuming at some point in July, August, maybe June, but I believe that I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Gen V came out in August, right? This show just looks absolutely incredible. I was absolutely blown away from this trailer here, so I do want to get into all this. So before we go any further, obviously make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get more of The Boys content. I will be doing a lot more stuff with this show because of the fact that Jeffrey Dean Morgan is on this show, and his character is very mysterious. His character definitely is something that, you know, a lot of fans right now are speculating a lot about, like, who is he playing? And just, you know, I mean, you get somebody like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, obviously, like, on your show, like, he's not going to be a small character. He's not going to be there just for, like, the side story kind of thing, or make, like, a one-episode cameo. Like, he's part of something bigger here. He's going to be a pretty good character, and obviously, because he does play Negan, you gotta wonder, like, are you getting him to play a character like that? Because that is something that Jeffrey Dean Morgan can really play. Like, playing a character like that in any way, people are going to love, like, immediately. Because Negan on The Walking Dead, obviously, is one of the most popular characters, like, on that show. And so, the trailer here opens up with Homelander, and obviously, we know the ending shot of this. But I thought this was pretty appropriate, just opening up with a shot like this. This trailer talks a lot about Rome, just sort of in general. And I guess Rome in Greece and stuff, and Julius Caesar, and you know, just about democracy failing or falling or whatever. And it's kind of interesting because, you know, I mean, obviously one character who is a newer character, her name is Sister Sage. She seems to be really putting this into Homelander's head. Like, you're going to be the one that saves everyone. Like, you're going to, you know, start all this mayhem. You have, you know, a lot of people who are supporting Starlight, a lot of people who are supporting you. Once there's a lot of chaos and all this stuff isn't, you know, whatever, basically you just got to unite everybody, and sort of that's, I guess, his overall plan here. And that seems to be what the plan is here for Homelander and I guess Vought right now. And yeah, we do have a newer character as well. Her name is Firecracker, and it kind of looks like she's the new replacement for Starlight. She's doing a lot of very similar things that Starlight used to do. You know, she's like performing on stage and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that she's basically the replacement for Starlight, because obviously Starlight is not with the Seven anymore. And so it looks like she actually has, you know, some, I guess, power over some people of her own. Like, she actually has a lot of supporters, and she actually has a pretty big following here. And that seems to be very, very threatening for Homelander. We have some shots of her. It looks like there's like a bunch of people outside, and they're awaiting her to sort of show up here. And yeah, we see Starlight, and she sort of shows off her powers here or whatever. Or maybe it's just sort of to show everybody that, you know, I'm here sort of thing. And yeah, we have some interesting shots. Like, and like I was talking about before, it does seem like it's going to be very much Starlight versus Homelander, but just a different twist, obviously, because it's not Starlight just like going through stuff at Vought. It looks like she's actually trying to like create something of her own. And we do see some supporters here. Like, there's actually an actual shot right here where you see people dressed in yellow that I do believe are supporting Starlight, and then there's people here that on the right side here seem to be more supporting Homelander. At least it seems like it, because when you go to later shots in the trailer, you do see they're outside of some sort of courthouse here, and yeah, the people on the left side here, obviously they're all wearing yellow and stuff. They're supporting Starlight. We have some images here and posters of Starlight and stuff. And then on the other side, we do have Homelander, and yeah, it says "Keep America Safe." And obviously a big riot happens here, and then they're all kind of fighting. And Starlight just seems like, oh, how am I going to handle this, right? And I think that's probably the point of the story here, is just like, I don't think she's going to see this coming. And I think for her, she's going to be trying to figure out like how I want to fight this cause, and I want to actually be here for people and inspire people and all that to fight against what Homelander is doing. But now a lot of this is happening. And so now what do we do? And then you go and look, and you see Homelander here just smiling and just sort of staring at Starlight, and just kind of like, I don't know, I guess just laughing, because it's like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly, you know, the plan here. And that sort of goes with the theme of the trailer here. Like, he wants to cause all of this chaos because he is going to be the one that does save the day here in the end, right? And then, yeah, we have some shots here of, well, we have Butcher and Mother's Milk. Another shot here of Sister Sage, who I do think, like, I think she's actually going to be a pretty big character here in this season. And I think she's going to be the one that is really mainly motivating Homelander to do a lot of what he's doing and sort of is organizing everything here, right? Like, I feel like Homelander, he's able to do a lot of things on his own. He's able to do certain things, but he needs the support of some people to actually get these things done and sort of help him clear his head sometimes, right? And just sort of realize like what he has to do. And I think that is sort of the purpose here of Sister Sage, though I will say I feel like she's probably going to have some ulterior motives, just because that just always seems to be the case with newer characters that are always trying to help Homelander. It's like they seem like they're trying to help him out, but they have their own motivation, right? We do have some shots here of Homelander, and he's actually with his son here, and yeah, I'm interested in seeing how he's going to play a role in the story here, just how much, you know, is he going to get more comfortable with his powers in general. And another shot here, and we do see, I believe that's Sister Sage in the back, and then we see Firecracker here, and there's this whole show going on. So I mean, this is probably, I'm assuming this is probably from like episode 1. Like, that's kind of my guess, is that they're going to start off with something like this, and we'll just meet these newer characters here right away, right? And then we get seeing Jeffrey Dean Morgan here, which is like, I'm very excited to see who he's going to be playing. And as of now, it looks like he has a pretty close relationship with Butcher. It looks like they go back, you know, I don't know how many years. And yeah, it's hard to say who he's going to be playing. I mean, I'm just going to say this right now. It seems like they're all buddy-buddy, but I really feel like he's going to end up being a villain and against Butcher. I don't know if he's going to be on Homelander's side, but I really feel like there is something else to him, that he's not just going to be on Butcher's side. Like, I don't see it being a thing where he is just now on Butcher's side and him and Butcher are now just like, you know, they're a team now, sort of, you know, like I don't think Jeffrey Dean Morgan is going to be joining the boys in that sense, right? Like the group. Like, I just don't see it. I think he's going to be playing another type of character, because I know he was supposed to be in season 3. They were trying to figure out a way for him to be in season 3, but he was filming Dead City, and I think, or maybe The Walking Dead final season. It was one of those shows that he was doing, and I know scheduling just did not work. It really did not work, and obviously Walking Dead Dead City was phenomenal. They're going to be filming season 2 at some point very soon, and so in between that, they had to write something here, and obviously it lined up really well here for him to do something with season 4, and so that's what we have here, and we actually have him here, a part of the show, and that's why, you know, like they've been talking about trying to get him on the show for many years now. That's why I think it's going to be a much bigger part than just like a cameo or something very small. Like, I think he will actually play a pretty big role in the story here. It's just, who is he going to be playing, right? Like, it looks like they're all just like whatever, you know, having fun and sort of making jokes and whatever. But I will say, you know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's charisma, that his attitude and just, you know, the characters that he can play, it's really, it fits this show so well. It does. It fits the show so well. If there's any show out there right now, I'm like, you know what? It's literally The Boys. Like, he fits that so well. Like, having a character like Negan, that's why that character is so entertaining. You can watch that character forever. Like, that was the most entertaining part of Dead City, and why I'm so excited for season 2 and 3 is just to see the character doing, you know, things like that, especially in season 1 of Dead City, because obviously I'm not going to get into spoilers here because this is the Boys video, but there are certain things there where he starts to kind of return to his roots of who Negan was. And, you know, I guess just sort of his, I guess just why fans love the character so much, right? But yeah, then we get some shots here of, and that's the one thing too that I will say, this season seems like they're focusing on some sort of weird, like, infection thing with, like, this worm or, like, bug thing. And I don't know if this is going to be a different sort of, like, subplot or how much it's going to be playing a role in everything here. But you have this one shot here of Butcher where it looks like there's, like, this worm sort of thing moving. Like, I know it looks like a vein or whatever, but no, it actually moves. You do see it move, and it looks like he's been infected with something, or it could be the Compound V or something like that, you know, from what he was taking before in previous season. I don't know, though. It just doesn't seem like it to me. I really feel like that story just sort of left in the past, and they're focusing on something just entirely different now at this point. So I think there is something to this here. I mean, we see A-Train. He finds something in this bottle, and it looks like it's some sort of insect or something that is like, I don't know, it looks like Vought, or I don't know, maybe it's somebody else. It seems like they've actually thought of something else to make, you know, people into like superheroes or to do whatever. Like, again, I don't know what the whole thing here is going to be, but this seems to be an actual plot that I think a lot of characters, especially like the boys and stuff, are going to be focusing on. And yeah, we'll just see how that plays a role in the bigger story between like Starlight and Homelander and stuff, because obviously at some point, it is all going to connect. And then we have this shot here, which I love. So first of all, obviously, Black Noir died in season 3, but he's coming back here in season 4. So I'm really interested in like I know the character is different. He's gonna be different than he was beforehand, and at least that's what they're saying. Maybe that was just a joke. Maybe he's actually totally the same. But yeah, I'm very interested in knowing, just more about this character and why they brought him back. And obviously, I'm not gonna get into some of the comic story and what some people are expecting will eventually happen. You know, if they're gonna do sort of a different version of that here on this show. But as of now, it's just yeah, very cool to see those. It's cool to have them back. And then we have some shots here of this I guess one character that is like, I guess, splitting himself into two people. I guess he's able to just like multiply like that, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's weird to see, but kind of a cool power. So yeah, but yeah, this show here obviously is coming very soon, and I just can't wait. I really can't wait to watch this show. I'm so excited. So definitely post all your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.